Providing comfort for the dying person is really the goal of hospice palliative care work, because if a person can have some quality in their last days, of course that's a great gift for them and for their families. It's a great comfort to think that your loved one has passed in with peace and with dignity.
Our beautiful site here in Sarnia is comprised of a wonderful heritage style home, which is an architectural jewel here. And also annexed to it on Water Street is a beautiful new 10-bed residence, which offers residential care as non-institutional as much as possible to our residents. This is their final home, and we want to make it as much as their home as possible.
What hospice does is it's a place of peace and tranquility and dignity, and allows them to transcend their symptoms and to look back and realize how important their life was. And if we can give that to the patient and the family, almost more importantly the family, then that makes for a good death. And then when I see that, I know I've done my job, and I feel good about that. Way too many people think it's just about getting their pain under control. That's just step one. We want to go beyond that. And I think it's easier to do that in a place like hospice.
Here at St. Joseph's Hospice, we welcome and serve everyone with the simple mantra which has guided the sisters throughout their many centuries. Now, as always, the mission of the Sisters of St. Joseph is to respond to the needs of the people with gentleness, peace, and joy.
Well, some people ask, how is it that we in Sarnia Lambton can have such robust services, such a seamless approach to hospice palliative care? And it really has to do with how committed our community has been since the 80s.
We are so fortunate here at hospice with the team of volunteers that we have. We really wouldn't be able to offer the support and the programming that we do have without our volunteers.
Volunteers are involved in every capacity of hospice. In fact, if we look back to the beginning days of St. Joseph's Hospice, it was really essentially some of our founding board members that sat around a table and discussed the need to bring hospice back to Sarnia. I can't say what a typical volunteer is because they're not typical, they're extraordinary.
I think for most people they're very surprised at the amount of programming that we do offer, because I think most people think that hospice encompasses just the residential hospice. We support the family right from the moment of diagnosis with all the various programs that we offer.
The day hospice offers those in the community that are suffering from or dealing with a life-limiting illness to come in and have some social time twice a month right at our center. And it's a time to talk with other people, make friends. For the most part, it's a feel-good day for those people to just chat with others and have social time and get out of their environment, have a change of scenery. And also it's a respite for the family so that they can drop their loved one off and have some time just to themselves.
So basically what we do is we train volunteers to help the people who are grieving and put them into a support group if that's what they wish to do. Here people can find a place where it's a safe place to explore their feelings. Often what happens after a loss is after the funeral, after the people start to stop coming by, the numbness and shock of the loss are starting to wear off, and now people are getting a little confused by, the array of feelings that they have, and they feel a little isolated. So they end up here. We put them with their own peer group, other grieving people, because those are the experts in the grief, not us, and they support one another. So it really helps to eliminate their sense of isolation and explore, all the challenges that face them when they've had a loss.
We provide services for the children who have a loved one who has been diagnosed with a terminal illness. So we provide illness support to the children, where our coordinator will work with the kids and help them create memories, as well as through art and play activities. And then we also provide bereavement support for the children as well. To them, it's just play, and telling their stories, but it's really helpful and healing for the children to be able to tell their story and to normalize their feelings and what they're going through.
Sometimes for people who don't have the family supports or who have a lot of symptoms, they either come to the hospital, but more often they come here, which is a home away from home here at St. Joseph's Hospice. And we are so lucky to have this.
I am a cancer survivor, but I'm also a cancer patient. People just don't realize how much care you get here. When you die with dignity in this place. You really do. And that's what I really love about this place, and that's why when it is time for me, this is where I'll be. Palliative care for me is maybe a little different from others. How I've really experienced it is through my mother-in-law. She died of lung cancer, and she was in palliative care. And thanks to Dr. Madison again and his crew, they got my mother-in-law in the hospital right away. Took very, very good care of her. And then she came, he got her to come to the hospice here. We knew about the hospice. We've been in the hospice. We know what it's all about. Very, very comfortable place. And the day my mother-in-law moved into the hospice, when I was shocked, she says, "I'm okay, I'm home now." She knew she was going to pass at some point, but she said, "It's okay, I'm home now."
It's an incredibly rewarding job. People ask me all the time, how can you do that? I mean, that seems like a horrible job. It is so rewarding to have a patient come in who is suffering, whether it's pain or it's nausea or just existential suffering because they're worried. They have a huge fear of the end, and I can tell them, we can take care of you.
My name's Eddie Schrammick, and I have inoperable prostate cancer that's gone into my bladder and into the lymph nodes. It's absolutely beautiful here. We need more hospice. We don't have enough hospice to No, it's really nice here. It's more than I ever thought. I didn't expect to be this comfortable dying, Here, there's so much relief, there's so much happiness. Things have just turned around 180 degrees for me because I was afraid. I was so afraid to die alone. Not now. No way, Jose. It's good. You couldn't ask for a better place to be. No way. Oh, you are so good. I like that.
There's every evidence of generosity in our community. The community is also really knowledgeable about what good hospice palliative care services look like, what they feel like, what they are.
Currently, we have a budget of $2.4 million. And of that amount, we have to raise approximately $1.2 million through community sources. Now, that can take many forms, and so our fundraising plan is to raise it through funds through special events, such as the gala that we have each year at the Roots Nurseries, and many other events. In addition, we receive substantial funds through memorial donations in the names of people who have been assisted at the hospice, whether or not they passed away at the hospice, or perhaps their loved ones received the benefit of our bereavement programs here at a later time.
It is just
amazing at how supportive. You know, we raised money in this community, $6 million, to build that hospice. People are just so supportive of it. They can't say enough about it. And it's all in support of hospice.